Let's bring into the conversation now a member of the House Judiciary Committee, Democratic Congressman Ted Lieu of California. He is fresh off winning a third term to represent the state's 33rd district. Congressman, good to have you on Morning Joe again. Welcome back. Let me just ask you about what we've been talking about this morning, which is what's happening in the state of California, particularly Orange County right now, which if we put up that map, you can see it's about to go completely blue, which will be a shock to a lot of people who view it as sort of the cradle of conservatism in Reagan country. What's going on in your state right now?
Thank you for that question. Let me first say my heart goes out to the victims of the wildfires, including those in my district.
Amen.
And I commend the first responders for their amazing job. Now, specifically on your question, I just want to say Orange County is a new blue. What we saw was a sweep of Southern California districts in favor of Democrats. I'm a vice chair of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee. We targeted all these districts in Southern California. We moved our entire Western Region office to Southern California, and you saw the amazing successes. Gil Cisneros just took the lead last night. He's also going to come in. We're going to have 6 new members from California who are Democrats.
And why did that happen, Congressman? What's changing in Orange County that the rest of the country can look at?
Well, it turns out that the Republican strategy of raising taxes on millions of Californians and then trying to sabotage their health care was not a winning strategy for the GOP. But in addition, Donald Trump has made everything about him these last 2 years. A large part of this election was a rebuke of the president. It was a rejection of his divisive, xenophobic, harmful policies. I hope Donald Trump learns his lesson from this election and changes course. That's what the overwhelming majority of American voters want.
Susan?
Congressman, as we look forward towards 2019, what investigations do you think will be the top priorities now? We've heard, will it be impeachment? What do you see going forward?
My view of impeachment is that, like the power to declare war, it is one of the gravest responsibilities of Congress. It should never be our first option. It has to be our last option. So we're going to see what the facts and evidence are from the Robert Mueller investigation. And the first thing we have to do is to protect that investigation. But the president also needs to understand that the train has left the station. It is too late to shut down this investigation. Too many indictments, too much has. And even if he could somehow shut it down, the Democratic Congress starting next year can continue the investigation. We get subpoena power. We can get documents. So we will find out any criminal behavior that happened during the campaign.
So, Congressman Joe Scarborough here. First of all, I wanted to ask you about Nancy Pelosi. Obviously, there's a big battle brewing, if you believe news reports coming out of the House. With my experience, I'm just going to ask, why would Democrats get rid of somebody who, I mean, Nancy knows the House, she knows how to run the House, she knows how to keep a caucus together, and this speakership, I mean, being speaker is not about ideology, it's about competence, and if running against Nancy Pelosi, even conservative districts worked, then Dave Brat would be coming back to Congress. I mean, will Democrats end up supporting Nancy Pelosi?
You're exactly right, Joe. Nancy Pelosi is the leader we need during these challenging times. She was terrific as minority leader. She was amazing as a prior speaker. She will do a phenomenal job as our future speaker. On November 28th, Nancy Pelosi will get the overwhelming support of the House Democratic Caucus. We then send her to the floor on January 3rd as our nominee. And by January 3rd, I'm confident she will get the votes she needs to become Speaker of the House.
All right, Congressman Ted Lieu, thank you so much for being with us. We greatly appreciate it, and please know that our thoughts and our prayers are with everybody out in California right now, those forest fires. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.